Good morning. How are you guys? It's the start of the new year. I'm ready to start moving. If you gather up all your intentions for the new year and think about those things that you've done positively that move you forth to put you on that pedestal of 2021 to get things started. A lot of people like to start their year with just one word, an intention. For the last 2 years, I've done my intention of being imperfect, and it was very good, very good. It was probably my best years, just to be imperfect and just to give yourself some space to explore and to try, because if you're always shooting for perfection, then you have a lot of opportunity for errors and failures, I suppose. If to be imperfect would be a failure, but if you shoot to be perfect and not be perfect, which is somebody else's definition, then you could easily fail. But if you allow yourself to be imperfect, you can explore. So I'm going to move on from those intentions of imperfect and still keep them with me. But I decided today that my intention would be to marvel, to slow down and stop and marvel, to just marvel at the wonders of the world and to truly appreciate with gratitude. But not only that, to take that next step forward and to marvel, to just be so impressed with how we got here, how things got here, how nature got here. I've got a new book I'm reading. I decided too that it's backwards when I show it to you, but keep moving. It's a beautiful book of intentions and positive outlooks, and to marvel, to move forward, to not be stuck in the past, but to move forward. Eckhart Tolle says that nothing happens in the past and nothing happens in the future. It only happens right here and right now. So to give yourself that opportunity in that space to create your moment, to marvel in your moment. I'm just going to read one little excerpt and then we'll get moving. I've got a 30-minute class planned. Stop straining to hold the door to the past open, as if your old life is there waiting and you could just slip right in. Stop wasting your strength because you can't go back. Muscle your way forward. We're going to muscle our way forward into a 30-minute practice today. So get ready, get your water bottle, get your mat, and let's do it. So we started our intentions in September with the idea of using some benchmark poses. I think down dog was one, malasana was one, and child was one. So being in the moment of those postures, take time to marvel at your own body for what you've done. So many times when you do something for the first time, it's so much deeper and so involves so many more senses. So I'd like to ask you to take this opportunity to, again, culminate your intentions, but marvel in what you're doing and see if you can look at things as if you're looking at it from a child's perspective, or in other words, the first time you do it. Let's stand tall in our Dandasana, or Tadasana, excuse me. Feet rooted, body tall, body straight, body strong, heart open, breath deep. Take your deep breath in and lift and lengthen. Exhale, pushing all that air out. Remembering that as we breathe in, we get the body ready. We stimulate our sympathetic system. As we exhale, we relax and stimulate our parasympathetic system, that relaxation. So inhaling is important to nurture. Exhaling is important to lighten our load. Inhale deep, exhale, chest lift, back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take your hands to your shins for a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Marvel in how the back body is lengthening. Marvel in how your feet are on the floor. Marvel in how the back body stretches. As you let your head hang, you can feel that connection all the way down to your heels. Take a breath in and rise all the way up. Let's take it to the right. Left arm over and just look up toward whatever you're looking at, the ceiling, the sky. Press your palm to the ceiling and use your core to lift. We'll take it to the other side. Stretching that right side body, pressing your hand towards the ceiling and just stretching that whole right side. Using your core to lift. Inhale and breathe, exhale and fold. Let's talk a minute about collecting our core here, hands to the shins. Exhale and fold. Remember those 3 chakras, our root chakra, our solar plexus, and our heart chakra. We're going to draw our ribs back as we draw our top of our sacrum back to collect that core. Continue to think about your core throughout your entire practice. Your postures will be deeper. Your balance postures will be stronger. Exhale and fold. Let's take our hands to the mat and come into a down face dog. Your toes are on the mat, your heels are lifted as you take that deep breath in, lift your hips high, exhale, chest towards the thighs. Let's bend our knees. Walk that dog. Breathing deep, getting that Ujjayi breath, that deep breath of victory. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, let's come into a plank. Press your hands into the mat as if you're trying to press your floor away from you. Take your tailbone back to the back, your forehead towards the front, and lengthen your whole body. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's come into a little bit of a cobra here. Breath in, lift. Exhale, come down. Feel the triceps lifting your upper body as you draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, come down. We're coming up to our next one. We're going to bring it into a whole up dog. Press your hands into the mat as you straighten your arms. Lift your hips off the mat. There it is. Marvel and how your lower back feels. Lift your chin. Drop your knees. Come into child. Take a breath into table. Let's find some cat-cows here as we lift our heart, lift our tailbone. Exhale as we press that air out and come into our parasympathetic, just feeling that relaxation and that whole back long. Breath in to lift. Exhale, pushing that air out. We're going to press the tops of our feet into the mat. We're going to engage our core. Tops in, lift your knees. Go ahead and let your head hang. Really tuck your knees up as you're lifting your core, rounding your shoulders, pressing your hands into the mat. Drop your knees nice and wide for a wide child. And come on up. We're going to send that right leg forward. Let's just strap our hip flexors a little bit here, sending your left hip forward, pressing your right foot into the mat as you send your right hip back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to relax. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and drop that right knee down. We'll do the other side on the left. Left foot comes forward. Right hip comes to the mat. Press that air out as you lengthen that left leg, pressing your left hip back. So it's not so much about straightening the legs as it is moving the hips. And one more. Let your hips talk to you. They give you a lot of information about how you're feeling health-wise. They say the psoas is the first to be affected by any dis-ease. If you have a virus or a cold, you might feel it deep within your abdomen, and that's your psoas talking. Let's go ahead and bring both knees to the mat. Let's walk it back and forth, stretch our hip IT band. Fingertips to the sides. Just get everything ready because we're going to rock and roll here. We're going to move today. I've got a really cool sequence planned if I can remember it. Hands to the mat. We're going to curl our toes under and come into another down face dog. Going to do a low plank hold here. So right foot goes up high. Bring your knee into the chest and hold it. Hold it. I want you to try to dip the hip bones down as you dip your right knee up. Feel that in the core. Exhale, take it back. Right knee comes in. Last one. And we're going to bring that right foot forward. Aim. Aim when you want to bring that right foot forward. And lift it all the way up. Let's take our hands to heart center. Going to twist. Left elbow, right knee. Lift it all the way up. Find that balance. Find that straight back as you dip your tailbone down and lift the crown of your head up. Hands to the mat. Let's take it back to down face dog. My hands are slipping. Left foot goes forward. Gonna bring that left foot, left knee into the chest. Same thing, low plank hold. Dip your hips down, dip your left knee up. Breath in and lift. Left knee comes forward. I'm laughing, my hands are just slipping. And left leg come back. And left knee comes forward. Gonna aim towards the middle of your hands. Put that left foot forward. Right foot is anchoring, heels up, toes down, breath in and rise. Hands to heart center. We're gonna twist, right elbow, left knee. And bring it all the way up. Press that left foot into the mat. We're gonna take this into a chair. So left foot presses, right foot joins. Hands to heart center. We're gonna lift all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the shins, half lift. Exhale and fold. I'm gonna turn it around here. Breath in and rise. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. Down face dog. Take your breaths. Take your breath when you need to. Know that that breath is nurturing. Breath in, right leg lifts. Take your right knee and just lift it over your hip. We're going to just stretch that hip a little bit again. Can you look under your elbow, see your foot? We're going to try to flip the dog. So what that means is we're taking this right foot. We're going to look to the left corner of our mat and we're going to place that right foot there if you want to try it, right? Create new pathways. Go ahead and keep your left hand on the mat. Let your right foot join over. And when you do, flip your dog. We practice those back bends and heart openers. Here's the ultimate. Breathe. Breathe. You can lift your hips high. You can do whatever. Or just marvel in the fact that you flipped. Right hand come down. Right leg goes up. We're going to bring that right foot forward. So come on up to a lunge here. Your left foot is down. Lift it all the way up as you really use that right thigh. Breath in, and as we do, we're going to start from our tailbone, just lengthening that whole front body as we lift. Last thing that lifts is our chin. Going to thrust our whole upper body forward as you straighten out that left leg. Sweep your fingertips on the mat. Turn your palms around as you start to rise. Open up your upper body, tailbone, lower back, upper back. Bring your hands up high and make your chin the last to lift. One more time. Thrust your upper body forward. Fingertips sweep. Palms rotate, lift, and bring it forward. Gonna take both hands to the mat. Left hand plants, right hand rises. Get that stretch of the right thigh. Both hands to the mat. Bring your left foot forward a little bit more. We're going to come into a triangle. So right leg straightens, hips go back. Left hand goes up. So again, marvel at the idea that your lower body creates a triangle. Your upper body creates kind of a compass as to where you're going. Bend that right knee and come into a warrior two, warrior one. Sink. Exalted. Press that right palm to the sky. Really stretch, really feel it. Take it to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Down face dog. Whoa. Whoa, that felt awesome. I hope I had somebody out there doing it. Let's go ahead and bend our knees. It's a new year, right? Try new things. So you're going to bend your knees. You're going to look between your two hands and you're going to jump your feet toward your hands. There it is. Hands to the shins, half lift. Just turn it around for you. Exhale, forward fold. Take your hands to the mat. Come into down face dog. Breathe. Marvel at how your heart rate might be a little bit higher. Marvel at how you're starting to feel strong. Let's plant the right foot. Take that left foot nice and high. We're going to bend the left knee and just stack the left hip over the right. As you keep your upper body strong, look under your right elbow and find your left foot. And if you want to flip that dog, plan where you're going to plant your left foot and then just flip. Just like that, there it is, that beautiful stretch, that assurance, that trust, as you just send your heart open to the world. And then take it back down, plant your left foot, and bring your left foot forward. All right, I'll wait for y'all to catch up. We're gonna come up and rise here. So as you lift, arms come forward, your left foot is planted. There it is, and lift all the way up. We're gonna thrust with our right foot, thrusting our whole body forward. As we exhale, breathe out, sweep your hands, turn your palms, lift your heart. Turn your tailbone to your lower back, to your upper back. Last thing that lifts is your chin. There it is, beautiful. Exhale, push it forward. Sweep. As you turn your palms around, start to lift, start to inhale, start to inflate your lungs. And chin goes up. Exhale, last time here, make it a good one. And lift, inflating like you're inflating a balloon. You're opening up that front body. And there it is. Let's take our hands to the mat. Get your right foot nice and flat. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. Right hand plants, left hand lifts. Left hip goes back. You feel that stretch in your left thigh. Both hands come to the mat. We're now going to straighten out our right foot. We're kind of come into triangle. So the left foot is straight, left leg is straight, left hand plants, right arm comes up. And there it is, your triangle. Again, marveling at perhaps how two sides feel so different. How can the same body walk together and work together, but one side works a little harder than the other? We always go right to left. I guess it's the Western culture, and we always end up shortchanging the left. Let's bend our left knee, come into warrior two. Exalted, drop that right arm, left arm goes up. Left arm goes forward, warrior two, warrior one. Let's go ahead and press that left foot into the mat. We're taking it into chair, hands to heart center. And we're gonna rise up. Collecting our core, let's keep our left foot nice and planted. We're gonna bring our right knee up to our hip. Can you send your right leg out? Right leg drifts all the way back as you let your body be in a plank, and that left leg is grounding. If you feel like you've got it, let's just keep that right ankle high and bend your left knee. Yeah, I think you can do it. And let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your left knee, bring the right leg around, come up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the shins, take a half lift. Exhale and fold. Let's bring it into chair again. Lift. Using your core, just dropping your tailbone, tucking that lower sacrum back, your lower ribs back, your chin high, and there it is. Ground your feet, ground your right foot. We're gonna bring our left knee up. Soften your chin, but keep that core nice and strong. Left leg comes up. And we're gonna bring it all the way around, keeping it nice and straight on our right leg. Make your whole body a plank to be nice and long. And once you feel like you've got it here, let's bend that right knee and lift and blend and lift. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Keep that right knee bent, come into chair, breath in to rise. Exhale and fold. Hands to the mat, down face dog. Drop your knees, come into child. We are not done. I'm gonna get some core in today. Let's come up on our hips. It's time to get serious. It's time to keep moving. Grab yourself a little water. We're gonna do a little core. We're gonna keep moving. All right, hips are on the mat, knees are in, heart's high, feet up. Hands to heart center. Step 2, feet off the mat. Step 3, half boat. Step 4, full boat. Hands to heart center. I want to keep your left leg long, cross your right leg over. Right leg long, left leg over. Switch. Kind of get a pace for where your toes are. Don't let them drift too far down towards the floor. And lift, and lift, and lift. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Breath in and lift. Bring your knees to your chest and drop it back down. Baddha Konasana. Take a breath in and rise. Exhale and fold. Knees into the chest. Yeah. Half boat. Full boat. I want you to send your right arms to the right, legs to the left. Breath in. Arms to the left, legs to the right. Breath in. I hope you all are with me. Stay with me. You can do it. One more on each side. Right and left. And knees into the chest. Keep moving, right? It's okay to try. Don't go for perfect. Go for trying. Keep that door open. Things only happen in the moment. Make today your best day. Marvel in all the wonders that you look at every day and just marvel. Thank you for joining me. Have a great week. Namaste.